Happy 4th of July. Snow. Snow, snow, snow. Every now and then I see blowdowns, all that, but you find a little sliver of the trail that just confirms I'm still here. But, you know, blowdowns everywhere. Snow everywhere. Camped at around 7,100 feet or so. And another 600 feet to go up to get over the top of this saddle. It didn't get down to freezing last night. It's just cold. That's all right now. Got some footprints here. Pretty sunlit meadow, clear. Why couldn't I be hiking over there? Why am I hiking here? I haven't seen the trail in a while. There's a tent way over there. Looks like it's open. Just after 7. I don't see anybody moving, but it's off the trail pretty good ways. Unless there's another trail or it's just somebody who's likes to be off the trail. Trail's over here somewhere. Just came up through that. I came up that way, got on top of this snowbank, and I'm heading that way. I was looking at my map. I have been angling off to the right. There's a ridgeline coming up, so I'm going to be angling off to the left now. So it's good to refer to that stuff every so often just so you know your general direction. Otherwise, I just keep heading on up to the right away from the trail. Heading across this snowfield, and perpendicular to me is this set of footsteps that comes out of the way up there. I don't know if that's somebody who was on the PCT and got lost and trying to, you know, get back on it, or this is another trail here. Maybe it's another trail. I guess the temperature's at freezing because I got ice on the trail. Does get colder the higher up you go. Got a sun coming at me, and here's footprints. And these folks came through in the afternoon when it's slushy, and so they're making footprints. Me, I'm just walking right on top of everything because it's still frozen up here. I wonder where the trail is. I followed the footsteps from everybody else, ended up way up there, which normally would have made sense since we're basically doing a climb, but the trail is all the way down here where I am. Eventually I go back up, but for right now I'm at least on the PCT. I came up through there, just all bushwhacking, heading this way, and right down in there is the trail. So I'm just a few meters off it. That's good. It's good to know I'm in the vicinity. There's so much snow. Looks nice over there. Yeah, they probably got mosquitoes. Let's see. Up in there, you think? down that way. 8:30 in the morning. Still below freezing. Came up through here, this direction, and in every direction it's nothing but snow. A little bit of ground up there, some ground this way. I see these footsteps, that's where I'm heading. And looking up there, I don't know if I'm seeing all these trails coming off there. I don't know if that's rocks that fall. They don't go the same direction. Maybe somebody's had skis. I don't know, how would they get up here? It's got to be just debris, right? Falling. Okay, heading up this way. Almost to the top. Well, I made it to the top. This is the highest point, hope you can see the sign, for Oregon, which turns out to be the highest point for Washington as well. So this is the highest I'll be for the rest of the trip, all the way to Canada, assuming I make it to Canada. 75, 60, I think the app says 75, 72. Anyways, 7,500 and something. It took me almost 2 hours to get the 2.5 miles up here. And it was mostly bushwhacking through steep, thick, deep snow. There were no dangerous, sketchy parts, fortunately. And so I'm looking forward to going downhill. I hope the north side of the mountain isn't too bad. We lose elevation quick. I probably need to go down another 700-800 feet to get out of this snow, but I'm hoping that over on the northeast side it's doable. At least I'm going downhill now. And later today I'll be out of the snow. I'm looking forward to that. Cat and Conrad are somewhere behind me. They are having breakfast when I left. In the middle of this snowfield. This thing gets full sun half the day, right? And it's just tons of snow. I don't know how deep. Oh, it's about 3 feet deep. Anyway, here's a Pacific Crest Trail marker. Now I could see where a person who is coming through here in a month from now, no snow, they might be thinking, what the heck is this sign doing in the middle of nowhere? It's for us guys traversing here during the snowy part. The trail, I got back on it and it was pretty bad. It's up in there somewhere. It's on the side of that mountain, and then it goes over that ridge line for a good ways, and then it comes back. So back on up there, I saw that this ravine going this way, easy, it's like a highway almost. It's not too steep, and it's easy trekking. There's no blowdowns. It eventually crosses the PCT again. It kind of angles to the left. The PCT goes a long ways over there, then it comes back. So I'm just going to go with this guy because this is a much easier way to go. I'll see how it works out. And there are 2 sets of footsteps on here too, so that kind of bolsters my confidence a little bit. Yeah, but that up in there was, I couldn't find the trail hardly. I was standing on it apparently, but I couldn't see it. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I don't know where I am, but I'm making good time. I'm still bushwhacking down this valley. Every time I do a check, I'm closer to the trail. So, making progress. And the mosquitoes are back. Oh yeah, in force. If I'd been thinking far enough ahead, I would have got my mosquito netting out where it's handy. had a couple falls here. Well, not falls, but post holes where, I didn't break my leg, but it's like, daggone, that hurt. Ended up in a weird, twisted position. Still snow, just less. Just looking for the path of least resistance heading down this mountain. But right here, I don't know if you can see it, I just scraped up a bunch of fresh snow, added it to one of my bottles to top it off. If this keeps up, I'll be running out of snow. There's a water source up here, I just don't know how reliable it is. After over an hour of bushwhacking down that ravine, I'm back on the PCT. It's good to be back. I don't know what I missed out on. Ah, there's the symbol. Yep. At the other, by bypassing that stuff. It would look steep. It looked on the northeastern side of the mountain, and I could just see big snow drifts up there like we've had at the previous spot, similar to that. So I just decided to come straight down that valley, which I believe was the right choice. I'm down to 6,400 feet now. So I've shed about 1,100 feet elevation from the top. It's nice to be down here. For the last couple of days I've fantasized about just normal hiking, walking on a trail, you know, not sketchy, dangerous. Gee, if I screw up here, I could get really hurt or die, wear me out type stuff. Here I'm just hiking. I'm taking an alternate trail, something Seattle, something or other Skyline Trail, I don't know. It takes me to Shelter Cove. It's lower. Takes me directly to Shelter Cove, so it's a little bit quicker, so a few less miles. I guess pretty much everybody who hikes the PCT takes this trail if they're stopping there for a resupply like I am. I might stay a couple nights, rest up. Wow, this is like hiking. This time yesterday I was in hell. And seriously, I almost turned around a few times. It was too much. I'm glad I made it through it, but I'm glad I didn't screw up too and lose my balance and go tumbling and sliding. The Umpqua Trail 1414, there's a lake to the left and a lake to the right. Somebody scribbled in ink that the PCT's this way. Only got everything but the PCT. Isn't that weird? To the east, that's Miller Lake. Looks like the trees are thinned out on the far shore. just past noon, and I was looking at my miles. I've done 10.7. I've done more miles today than I did all of yesterday, and the first couple hours today were very slow going, rough. So that shows you how rough a day yesterday was. The next thing on the agenda as I'm heading downhill is water. There's a water source up here. I forgot the name of it. It's not on the trail. It's about a third of a mile or so off the trail. Six Horse Springs. It's the only water around. It's down a steep trail about a third of a mile off to the right. I'm gonna drop my pack here and go down and get 2 liters. I have 2 liters, but I'm not gonna make it to that small pond. I got another 11 miles. But I don't have 11 miles in me left. There's no way. So I'll need to cook dinner too, so I'll drop my pack, go get 2 liters. That's a steep trail down there and coming back. You figure how many liters of water you're gonna need to get to the next water hole. I think I'm gonna drink a liter of water just after climbing up out of that. So steep, way down there too. Scummy water, very scummy. So there's a nice breeze up here. The mosquitoes aren't bugging me at this exact spot. Feels nice. Probably listen to a little music and just chill here for a bit. My next goal is to make it to the Oregon Skyline Trail, which is 6+ miles. I have to go up I got another 600-foot ascent right out of here, just boom, right up, but then 1,000 down to get to that thing. But I'll be so lucky to have made it that far. After the start I had today, I'll be thrilled. Well, the PCT's reached a juncture here. Came from that way, just zipping along, and now the trail's got a split. That looks like a legit trail. That looks like a legit trail. This one has wooden arrows on the ground. There's a lot of neat campsites along the PCT. This is a pretty cool one. Got some wood to sit on. Someone's cut up the tree stumps and log. And then they just got an amazing view. Suddenly, I'm in a burn area. Dirt road here, Forestry Service Road 60.